What's up, everybody? I know what you're saying. You're saying, where are you? We got some boxes that we got to open up first. These were a few boxes that we couldn't get sent to us when we were wintering at the cabin, and we had no place to get them delivered to. So we got them delivered back in Ontario, which is where we are right now. I had to do it. I had to buy an air mattress, $30 at Walmart. The front seat was just not doing it. Anyway, this is the van, by the way. Have you ever seen it? This part here slides out, so it goes into a full bed. We're going with the air mattress right now. Little closet, propane fridge, propane cooktop. Pretty basic. Little storage spots. The water just works on this little cheap little Brita thing. And two little tanks underneath it in there. And yeah, Dobby's area. A lot of the stuff is still at the cabin, so I haven't really spruced this space up yet. But let's start with these boxes, and I'll tell you where I am. I don't know, but I could definitely see value, but I just don't know. I got some questions. I got some questions, and it's quite big, so it could just end up being junk in the corner. However, I'm seeing potential there. This one, I already know there's going to be value. And yeah, let's start with this guy. Let's open it up. This is the first non-foldable solar panel I've ever owned, so it's exciting. This might be the craziest. This is definitely the craziest thing I've ever received. I'm pretty pumped about this. Pretty excited. It's got a basket. It's where Dobby can sit. She'll look like E.T. Where are you? If you remember a few episodes ago, I mentioned I had a great-grandfather who had a farm years back, and this is it. He bought it back in the 50s. He was a logger and saved up his money for land, and then that's what he used this land for. See all the old barns. House is completely falling through. When I was a kid, we would take a trailer behind an old truck, and there's dozens and dozens of apple trees that kind of go throughout these fields, but like back there. And yeah, we would just pick apples on the sitting on the back of the trailer. Gives me a lot of cabin vibes. It's kind of situated on this little hill, kind of looks down. Man, I don't even think this thing could get it up the hill at the cabin. Nice. Just came down to the beaver dams just to check out if there's been any activity. And this whole part here wasn't there about a week ago. You can see this whole part here just sunk in. It used to go to there. So they're definitely pretty active. And I just saw one, which was pretty wild. You can see how much destruction they're doing to the property though. They've basically created an island in there. The water over here has got nowhere to go, so it's coming this way. They've created a pretty cool slide for themselves, I guess. This goes all the way around. Yeah, I've been thinking, I did get snares, and I do plan on attempting to learn that skill set for trapping, snaring. I just ran into a few partridge as well, just on the walk down, so I definitely have to utilize the property, utilize my resources, and up my skill set in different areas. So yeah, partridge have been pretty active the entire time that I've been here. You can see how much damage the beavers have done. I've been really surprised how far up they've gone. But yeah, it's and fishing, that's the other thing. I've gotten a lot of questions about fishing. I do think that spot right in front of that dam might be a spot worth checking out. And I was hoping that e-bike would work out, because I can probably maybe get to some other spots a lot easier with the e-bike. But yeah, I know that there's trout in the area. We know we got beavers here, and yes, you can eat beavers. Now I have the resources here. You know, there's grouse, there's beaver, there's apples. Oh, there's fish. So we gotta utilize this as much as we can. And I definitely gotta tame these beavers, because they are definitely gonna destroy this property. There's actually a trench right there that leads all the way up this side. So you have water coming down here. So that's why this area definitely gets a lot of water. That's why I was thinking this area might be pretty good for fishing at some point, but I don't know. We'll check it out. Thought I would just test these panels together. I was mostly just curious. This one is pulling 159. They're both 200 watt panels. One's foldable, one's just a flexible one. This one is pulling 71 watts. Phone charger, I really wish every battery bank had that. That's really clutch, to be honest. Anyway, I think I'm gonna put this one outside somewhere. I just have to figure out where. We're so close to a hot shower. So close. We set up the tankless water heater here. We got it set up to the propane. I brought in all these rocks. Yes, I did hike them in. I'm a bit crazy. This old sink that we found, I'm gonna use this. My plan is to put a wall between or on those two trees, and then just set up like a little sink, which will be this guy. Just need to clean it up, grab some porcelain paints, and then we should be good to go. We got the hose running in. I have looked into the hydraulic ram pump, so it seems like that's going to be the solution here. This tank needs a certain amount of PSI just even to turn on. So we do need to pump this water to the tank. There's a little test that you can do, which I just wanted to do right now. If you grab a 1 gallon jug and you see how many seconds it takes for it to fill up, you divide that number by 60 and that's what you got. The hydraulic ram pump that I saw needs 5 GPM, I believe, in order to run. I know that's an eyesore, but it's a lot more convenient. I have one more at the road that I need to bring in. But anyway, yeah, it's looking pretty good. So if I can get that hydraulic ram pump, so far the one that I did find on Amazon does not deliver to this location. But yeah, I think that's a great idea. Then I could just run a splitter to there, and then hopefully up to the cabin. I do have a tree question for you, by the way. If we take these two trees, for example, how ruthless should I be with the pruning? For example, if we take this branch, and if I'm having a lot of this on it, should I be just pruning that branch like right back? Should I be going right to the tree? Let me know. Because right now, so I'm seeing a lot of, you know, this kind of stuff on some of the branches. So I just want to know how ruthless should I be? Can that kind of stuff be treated? Should I even be treating it? Should I just be pruning the branches right back? You can see like this tree doesn't have any of that on it at all. Just a little bit on that one part right there. And how much separation should I be looking for between branches? Like, for example, you see all three of those branches like right on top of each other. Yeah, anyway, let me know your advice with these apple trees. Don't you think this looks like the sword of Excalibur, by the way? Sticking out of a mound. I've been putting all these white rocks around it just for fun. Little side project. Just extended this garden out by a foot. Still got to look at some eavesdrops over the next couple of weeks. The wood shelter over there, just got to add the roof in, and then I could slowly start putting some of this wood over there to create less of an eyesore. Still got to add in a lot of rocks on this side. It's spring cleaning here in Ontario, so you're able to get a lot of free things, which has been nice having the van back, because I did bring in a lot of free pallets, which has been awesome, especially for the road coming in. I put in this little rock garden bed in the front. I think it looks pretty good. The e-bike, I've been getting this E4 signal on it, which is a motor control issue. It lasted a good 3 days, so yeah, there's that. Circuits are all down in here, so I'll start pulling at those in a bit to see if there's anything that's loose. Ironically, it did happen on the hill going up. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's doing good. Just want to thank everybody for sticking around, and yeah, we appreciate you so much. And the channel just hit 20,000 subscribers, so I just want to thank everybody so much. We appreciate all of you, and bring on spring. Let's go.
In the town on the hill where the apples grow, the church bells ring every hour or so. I took a little walk just to see the ships coming in.